he is doing better because he is learning to get on without Meghan. I
Yeah.
think that's part of it because she only brings stress and a lot of drama. And I've always said, just, recently that he needs to not have any contact with her or feel like he needs to just move on without her because he'll be a lot better off without Meghan.
P-Dina, I am being asked a lot at the moment about Thomas Markle and what is going on. Of course, it has gone absolutely quiet after that devastating blow that Meghan Markle's father suffered when he not only lost his leg, but he was filmed for a cruel stunt by his own daughter and her husband, Prince Harry, to try and make some type of terrible point to the media, a point which also included Meghan revealing that she had no intentions of ever reconciling with her dad. So it's been a very, very rough period over the festive season. And as I say, lots of you have been asking. Margaret Salmon, one of our subscribers on YouTube, posted, "Hi Dan, can you please provide us with an update on Thomas Markle Sr.? Thank you." And of course, P-Dina, I've wanted to be respectful to the family. That was such a rough period before Christmas. I can't overestimate how much of a toll it took, not just on Thomas, but Thomas Markle Jr. and Samantha Markle as well. But the good news is, via a Markle family source, Thomas is actually doing so much better. He is in the best possible care that he could be in the Philippines. He is now learning to get up and start to move around, but it is going to take about 6 months before he is agile enough to be walking regularly with a prosthetic leg that will be fitted, because of course he did lose much of one of his legs as a result of the blood clot. The other good news, P-Dina, is he has lost a lot of weight. He's looking good. He is glowing. He is smiling. He is in regular contact with his other 2 children, but he is not in any type of contact with Meghan Markle. So she really did mean it, P-Dina, when there was that leak to the Sunday Times. The letter was a one and done. So that's the update. And I actually have a lot of respect for the family because, in my view, P-Dina, it was actually Meghan who turned this into a circus this time around, and they proved her wrong.
Yes, and might I say that he is doing better because he is learning to get on without Meghan. I
Yeah.
think that's part of it because she only brings stress and a lot of drama. And I've always said, just, recently that he needs to not have any contact with her or feel like he needs to just move on without her because he'll be a lot better off without Meghan because she would just bring him into something to support Meghan and to bring her into a good light. It would not be authentic. It would be something that she would once again create with her brand to make herself seem sympathetic to her father to get people to like her again. It wouldn't be real. So this is a good thing to hear that he is doing better and he's lost weight and he is, I think, slowly starting to adjust to his new life. And being, without Megan is proving to be good for him. And so I'm happy for Thomas Markle. He will always have people that will know the truth, what happened with Megan, and support him. And I think that's something that he is very grateful for. He rests assured knowing that he has supporters out there and that are wishing him well because he gets so much love. And I'm sure that that has overcome all the things that his daughter has done to him because he has a lot of support out there, Thomas.
Yeah, it was a really difficult period. And I would just say to people, because P-Dina, I see it a lot. I see it a lot. There is always a lot of trashing of the Markle family going on and
Mm.
claims that they've lied about things. And honestly, I know what Samantha Markle and Thomas Markle Jr. have been working on behind the scenes. Their father's care is their number one priority. Thomas hasn't been making YouTube videos lately, Sam has been very much working behind the scenes to make sure her father is looked after, to see if there are ways to get Thomas Markle safely back to the United States of America. They're doing all of it without any resource. And I just think people need to think twice before they turn on the Markle family, because they haven't lied. Indeed, they are the ones that have been honest. It was Meghan
Yeah.
who lied.
Yeah, and we see now everything that was said in the beginning has come to light. So yes, they were very honest from the very beginning, and now we see proof of everything that has come true, especially with Thomas Markle Jr.'s letter about Meghan. And so they are the ones who are vindicated behind all of this. And Meghan has been the one who has been revealed to be the things that we heard about from the Markles, and it all came true.
It
It
really
all came
did.
true.
It really did. So, seriously, let's just be very careful about turning on the Markle family, I would argue, unless you have any hard and fast proof, and I do not believe you do. But look,
Right.
it's been a disastrous week for Meghan Markle's overall brand, and specifically was never, because we got this big Valentine's Day drop and some type of bizarre black and white photo, which didn't really seem to be promoting anything to do with her jam set for Valentine's Day. By the way, who wants raspberry and strawberry spread for Valentine's Day? That just made no sense to me. It's like, that's the best you've got. But there are still real fundamental problems with this brand, and it's specifically the candles, because these wickless candles show just how cheap and nasty the manufacturing process is. And I couldn't believe it, because, of course, it had already happened with Link Lauren. Then it happened with me. Now Dana Bowling, host of the Daily Dose of Dana podcast, has experienced the exact same thing. You almost couldn't make it up. Watch this.
I was gifted an As Ever candle from someone over at Netflix, okay? Netflix, the company that produces her show with Love Meghan, who also incidentally didn't pick it up for another season. But this company, Netflix, has a bunch of her swag in their closets, in their offices, and I was gifted this from someone who worked there. Now, listen, I'm not a Meghan fan, okay? Shocker, I'm not. But it's an As Ever candle, and I run a pop culture show. I was like, this is a perfect prop for my show. Well, guys, I opened it. I want to know if you think anything's weird about this. It's a candle, right? What do you do with a candle? You're supposed to light it. How? How can I light a candle that lacks a wick? There is no wick in this candle. The instructions, they say, always trim wick to 1/4 inch before lighting. How? Guys, I can't light a nothing. So I guess it's just a smelly vase? As ever. As if. Not worth it. Pass. Pass on as ever.
Now remember, this is meant to be a luxury candle. A luxury candle that comes without a wick and has now been delivered all across the world. Because remember, the same thing happened to Link Lauren, who ordered directly from As Ever in the US.
Dan is joined by royal YouTube sensation P-Dina to unpack reports surrounding Thomas Markle's recovery following his leg amputation, and why some observers believe his health and outlook have improved since Meghan Markle stepped back from contact. Supporters say reduced stress and a quieter environment may have helped his rehabilitation, while critics argue the situation remains far more complex. In this segment, we look at what's been publicly reported, what medical recovery really involves, and why this story has reignited debate about family dynamics, boundaries, and accountability within the Sussex saga. What's fact? What's speculation? And why is this conversation resurfacing now? Join the channel for fearless royal discussion. Like the video and subscribe with notifications on. Comment below. Do you think distance can sometimes help healing? Or is there more to this story?
Okay, so what it looks like. No. You guys, there's no wick. Wait, producer Kylie, there's no wick, right? Am I crazy? Where's the thing that I light? This has to be a joke. No, I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. You guys, this isn't a stunt. There's literally nothing to light in here. No, it's not pasted down. My producer's in my ear. Is it pasted down? No, it's not pasted down. Zoom in. There's literally nothing. There's nothing to light on the candle. This is like Meghan Markle's career. Failure to launch. Oh my God. Wait, this is not a joke. I ordered Meghan Markle's candle. There's nothing to light. I literally want a refund. Meghan Markle, send me a freaking refund. So I paid, how much did I pay for this? $64. I paid $64 for a candle you can't light.